Hello there, my name is Valerie White Williams, and I would like to welcome you to my latest channel, YouTube Success Strategies, which is where I'm helping you get YouTube to work for you. So today what I'm talking about is talking to the camera. So this is something that a lot of people feel really weird about, but there are some great tips that can help you talk to the camera. The first thing is when you talk to the camera, you're not talking to the camera. You want to think about that person that needs your help that you're talking to. Now, takes a lot of imagination. It looks kind of crazy. Some people might like make a picture above their camera to look at somebody, like make a face, but to actually talk to the people that you are making your content for. So that's the first thing, is to keep in mind, who are you making content for? That's another concept called the ideal client. That's kind of marketing language, but what it means is being really clear about who you are making content for. You can always even break it down to how old they are, what are their interests, what are they searching YouTube for, and think of that ideal person, like that person. You might have a friend or someone you know that this is the person that wants to hear what we're telling about. And so you want to keep that in mind and think about that person while you're talking. I know it's kind of, you're juggling a lot of thoughts, but the more you are tuned into who you're making content for, it makes you forget to be nervous to be on camera, because everybody feels weird on camera. Actually, when I'm filming now, I'm trying not to look at my face, because if I look at my face, my eyes will go down like this, and I'm looking above the light of the camera. So it looks like I'm just looking over people's heads, or I'm looking over the light, and then I won't be distracted by myself, because it's easy to look at yourself and go, oh my gosh, it's horrible. But you have to kind of keep talking to your ideal client, like a friend, like, hey, I want to help you with this. Let's talk about it. And so that's one of the big steps of just thinking about who you're making content for and talking to the camera. The other step is more mechanics. Don't look at yourself while you film, because that's going to not work for you. You want to look above where your camera is and look at the camera, or just a little bit above it. And that way you're going to be looking straight at the people that when they watch your videos, but you're also not going to be distracted by your own self, because trust me, that's really hard. And once you start looking at yourself, it's not going to work. It's not going to work, because it's not about you. It's about the content that you're giving to your people. So that's the other tip that I have about really being natural on camera. And then some people like to use teleprompters. If you've been following me for a long time, teleprompters don't really work for me. I tend to do better talking live. And even if I stumble, it just is better for me. Where some people like to talk with a teleprompter. So there are lots of teleprompter apps that you can get, and you can kind of print in what you want to say. And the trick with the teleprompters is that if you want to have it on a scroll, and you want to scroll it in a way that it follows your speed of talking. So some people really love teleprompters, and I understand why, because they can be really focused and clear, and you can just follow a script. And usually the teleprompter will be either on your phone as you record, or another device that's a bit over. So if that works for you, there's lots of apps now. Everybody's doing YouTube. So it's something to play with if it's something that you think might help you be more comfortable, because some people are just better at reading a teleprompter. And that's what all the newscasters do, and the politicians do. So it's really something that's been around a long time, but we do have opportunities to actually use that on our own, because there's apps that you can do with teleprompters. So that's another tip of talking to people like you know them, and just keeping in mind your passion. Why are you talking about this subject? If you bring that passion and you care about those people, your ideal clients, then you're going to be successful, because that's what people are looking for. They don't necessarily want fancy stuff. If I could press pop, 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 I might do that, but you don't have to do that. You can. And I think that's more in certain genres. Some people like the tech field are doing this. Well, yeah, I'm the tech field too, but I'm also working on being a coach. I want to coach people to be successful on YouTube. So you can get the results that I've gotten from all my years on YouTube, is getting clients to come to me. That's the whole point about YouTube. I love creating entertainment and giving people information, but the goal for us is to bring clients to us from our expertise. And eventually, when your YouTube channel does really well, you can get monetization, which is awesome to have money every day getting from their videos that are evergreen. So I hope this helped. I hope this encourages you to just get on camera and just practice, because the other thing too, it takes practice. It takes practice to talk to the camera. It takes practice to get comfortable with it. That's the whole thing about YouTube. There's so many little pieces of the puzzle, and sometimes you just have to practice, and you'll do better as you keep going. All right, so if this has been helpful, please let me know in the comments below, and I'd love to hear some other tips on how to talk to the camera so people are comfortable giving out their content. I want to let you know that I have a free Facebook group called Creative Soul Alignment, and that's where I coach people on how to succeed on YouTube. It's free, and I have all the information below in the description. All right, take care, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.